Hey girlfriends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello, I'm Namdia, the founder of the Girlfriend Experience. I hosted events that focus on healing but feel like a ladies' night out. However, right now I'm on my own raw, messy, and freeing self-love journey, and I'm learning to show up for myself just like I've done for so many other women. So let's talk about this. Oh my God. All right, so yes, I have on the same outfit. I just hit stop and then start again. So day 3 was just now, 5 minutes ago, not even 5 seconds ago. Okay, now we're at day 4, and this is where we are. Okay, people, this is what we're doing. I'm telling you, I'm letting you in on all the things because I don't care anymore. I just don't care, right? So right before I was about to record, one of my children called me and stated, well, not stated, I wasn't supposed to say if it was a boy or girl. Well, I don't think the child cares, but the question was posed. That I applied for this position 2 times before, and I wasn't even considered. And then when I finally asked about it, and mind you, this person is still in their teens, okay? This child is still in their teens. Very proud mom. I asked, why am I being overlooked for the position that I'm interviewing for? So the answer was, you came off arrogant, you came off cocky. Sorry, my hair's a little, what you call it? You came off arrogant, you came off cocky. And I said, wow. And so I'm not offended because I just learned 6 weeks ago that how other people experience you is not always, it is the truth because that's how they experience you, but it's not the sum total of who you are, right? And so I said, okay, so you know what this gives you the opportunity to do? It gives you the opportunity to self-reflect. Because guess what? That's what mommy is doing right now. That is what the phase I'm in is, constant self-reflection. And some days it really, really sucks because self-reflection is always about taking responsibility for self, right? I said, okay, it gives you the opportunity to self-reflect. So this is day 4. We're at day 4 of the Valentine's Day challenge, self-love challenge, okay? Scratch Valentine's Day out of here because we're going to be doing this for the rest of our lives at this point, because now you know. So now you are responsible for the information that you are taking in on this page. So this is about self-reflection, being a form of self-love. And the instance that you experience something that's triggering for you, or that makes you upset, or it doesn't make you feel good, you are given the opportunity by the universe, by God, to self-examine, to self-assess. A lot of people are failing in life, failing in love, failing at work, failing in their career because of their inability to self-assess. And I got that from, oh my God, I can't remember, Eric Thomas. The inability to self-assess. So day 4 is about self-assessment, being a form of self-love. So with this information, I said, okay, so maybe you did show up cocky and arrogant. And I said, and maybe the reason you showed up cocky and arrogant is because you didn't really feel confident. So you were trying to hide that. So you showed up like, I'm not nervous, I'm not afraid, look at me. So it was false confidence. And that's what cockiness and arrogance is. It's a false confidence. I said, maybe the truth is you were actually nervous. And maybe the truth is you wanted it so bad, you thought that you had to be somebody else that you were not. And as I'm talking to him, I'm just preaching to myself. Because coming up here is not easy. But let me finish out that point. So when I said that to him, I said, why do you want the position? He says, I know I went from child to him, but it is what it is, okay? Why do you want the position? He kind of gave me an interview answer at first. And so I said something else, and then I asked again, why do you want the position? He says, I want to learn from other people. I want to be able to be in charge of like these things and kind of, learn how to do that. And clearly it's something he aspires to be. And that is, if you knew his story, you would understand why it's so significant for him to be in a space where people told him he would never be, where they counted him out. I know his story, right? So I was able to help him navigate through that. And I said, if you want the job, then you apply for it again. 3rd time's a charm. And I said, and I can help you with going in there and being your most authentic self. I said, because as mommy is doing this YouTube stuff, I'm learning that when I show up as my authentic self, it's so much easier than trying to show up in a way that I'm like, well, how do they want me to be? Which is crazy because who I am is so dope and so amazing. And not humbly, like respectfully. So dope and amazing. And I'm realizing like, God, thank you for like the gifts that you gave me that I was sitting here looking at them like, oh, I'm just being myself, just being yourself. There's not a lot of people who know how to do that. And not that I've always been myself all my life. I probably wasn't myself yesterday when I was at the office, like, I don't know. Like we don't always show up as ourselves because sometimes, or we've been conditioned to like, kind of people please or just want to be accepted in the spaces. Oh my God. Like, I feel like I have so much to talk about on here. And sometimes it's just one thing leads into another. And just safely position yourself in a space so that nobody's threatened around you. So habitually, excuse me. Oh, sorry. I actually, I never ever pick up my drink when I'm talking to you guys. And not that I'm always drinking. I just am right now and I wanted my drink. So, okay. Shrinking myself to fit because I was always too much. I was always too pretty. I was always too this. I was always too that. And I learned to shrink myself in the hood because I needed to survive. And I saw how pretty girls were treated. But I also grew up with a bunch of like male cousins. So I kind of had this dynamic where I was able to navigate in a lot of spaces by being unassuming. Cute, but unassuming. Oh, I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat to you. And then I was rough too. So that made people feel less threatened. But I was always just trying to maintain my safety. And that caused me, and who cares, right? Because we all have had our life experiences. That's why I'm able to sit here in front of you today, the way that I am. This little piece right here, this little piece is bothering me, girl. Yeah, so I guess this was about being authentic to yourself, being your most authentic self, having the ability to self-reflect and self-assess and all of those things. Maybe each day we come here is just not about one lesson because I'm about to be 45 and I've learned 70,000 lessons. More than I have anticipated learning in this time and in this space. So self-reflection, being authentic to yourself, not shrinking yourself, all those wonderful and amazing things. And I don't know who this message is for, but that's a wrap for me. I'm done. I think I might do one more video, but I'm gonna let this woman take it out. All right, girlfriend. So that's a wrap for today. But if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. And until next time, like my mama always says, beloved, I wish above all that you would continue to prosper and be in good health. Bye. All right, girlfriends, that's a wrap for today. So if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So drop a comment below. And until next time, like my mom always says, beloved, I wish above all that you would continue to prosper and be in good health. Bye.